or a little bit.
Depends how close you want to be next to him.
Closer than you imagine, dear.
Hey, I'm DC. Who are you? Say hi, Lena.
Hi, Lena.
How's the tacos?
The tacos?
Yeah. What do you eat?
On Tuesday?
What do you eat?
Tacos are delicious on Tuesday. A chicken wing and they're the best.
I got a cramp. So, hey, how you guys doing? We are live at Strokers, our June 28th, 2018 episode, right, Lena?
Which episode is this?
This is June 28th.
No, like which number? Do you know?
Shoot, I don't know. Do we have a number? Hey, and I'm your host, DC, and you are watching our wholesome, organic, thought-provoking, fact-filled, soulful, high-energy, intellectually stimulating, only when Lena's here, kick-ass expose on life, right?
Do you have to drink Corona every single time?
What's wrong with Corona?
It stinks.
Oh, man. What's wrong with you?
Look, Junie Moon's on. Hi, Junie.
Junie. Hey, Junie. Junie was here last week.
And Carol. Thanks, Carol, in advance.
Sign maker. The sign maker. The sign maker lady. Our show is now
Hi, Linda.
3B. 3B.
3B
It's
like
in
Bobette.
3B. Hey, Linda, how are you? Linda's here. It's actually 3B.
Linda,
It's
Linda.
beer, bikes,
Babes.
bands,
Babes.
and
Beer.
it's actually 4B. Breaking news.
No.
Babe, I didn't put babes in there. Well, it's 4B. Beer, bikes, bands, and breaking news, right?
Babes.
Babes.
5.
It's a 5B program. So, anyway, we're at Strokers Dallas in the Ice House, 9324 Harry Hines Boulevard. And Strokers is not only known for its amazing custom bikes, I say this every time, don't I? And their wild parties, but they're also known for their food. And tell them about the chicken wings, Lena.
The chicken wings. The chicken wings are fantastic.
Fan-freaking-tastic they are.
You know, before I forget, last night I watched a documentary about beavers. It was the best damn show I've ever seen.
Beavers? Wait a minute, it's a 6B show. We got bikers, babes.
Did you hear what I said?
Breaking news.
I watched a show on
Beavers.
beavers last night, and it was the best damn show I've ever seen.
Oh, damn show. Oh, now I get it. Scratch, we're back to 5B. Scratch 6, we're back to 5B here.
Beavers.
So,
Hey, where's my phone?
you have to come experience this crap for yourself. We can tell you about it all day long. You'll never believe it's that good. You have to come down here, 9324 at the Ice House.
Harry Hines Boulevard. Hold on, SOS. I lost my phone. Do you have it?
No. Did you leave the table where you were eating?
I don't know.
Go check.
That's
Okay,
kind
Lena.
of important.
do-
What if,
do
what
the-
if my kids' teachers call?
Do find me. You can find your phone. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Bobette. Frito pie is good. Well, you ought to know you were here the other day. The Frito pie is good. Everything's good here. The Donald, the burger is amazing. What are you having, Terry?
I'm gonna have the John Lennon.
The John Lennon. The John Lennon's good. It's badass. So anything they got here. Onion rings are amazing. So come down here, grab some lunch, watch our show every Thursday at 1 o'clock. We're right here.
I have to run
in the
to
Ice House
I have
at the
to
bar.
run to Parts to get it, and that's right there.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
All right.
Go get it for you?
I'll do some.
Want me to run over there?
What, do you mind?
I don't mind.
It's right, like in that door.
Okay.
She's parking all the bikes.
Is the parts purple?
Yes. Thank you. It has a purple case on it. Okay.
Okay.
I lost my phone this morning,
We're finding the phone.
and well, I just have to in case my kids' teacher calls. They had a splash day.
Splash day. Does that mean they were in the pool?
No, Mother's Day, like the sprinkler. Like you remember in the olden days when kids would run through the sprinkler?
Yeah. Oh, really? That's splash day?
Yeah, literally.
Okay, cool. Okay, so today we want to honor a man. He couldn't be here with us, but we want to honor him. His name is Willis Carrier. He invented the air conditioner, and we're all really thankful for that dude. So everybody praise Mr. Carrier,
What you talking about,
right?
Willis?
Because it's hotter than shit outside.
Yeah, you're sweaty.
I know you like felt a little of that a while ago, didn't you, when I hugged you? No, but in all seriousness, we do want to dedicate this show to the memory of Vinnie Paul, who passed away last Friday, June 22nd, at the age of 54. He was the former Pantera drummer. He apparently died in his sleep at his home in Las Vegas.
Of an overdose?
No. No cause of death was given yet, but sources close to the drummer told Las Vegas Review Journal that he had suffered a major heart attack.
Isn't he a Dallas boy?
Yes. Vinnie Arlington. Vinnie Paul and his brother Dimebag Darrell, who preceded him in death, co-founded Pantera, as most of you probably know. And when Pantera broke up in 2003, they formed Damage Plan. And on December 8th, 2004, while performing with Damage Plan in Columbus, Ohio, Dimebag was shot and killed on stage by a douchebag. He was only 38 years old. So now Vinnie has joined his brother on the eternal stage. And our condolences go out to the family, the friends, and the fans of Vinnie Paul. And we just say, keep on rocking, Vinnie.
I just made that your 60 seconds of yada yada.
Oh, no, I still claim my 60 seconds.
No, that was your 60 seconds.
No, I'm still going to claim my 60 seconds of rock and roll. Yeah. That was an additional feature. Hey, every once in a while you got to have an additional, something big happens.
I have an additional feature. Lena's dad joke of the day.
Oh my gosh, hang on. So we want to shout out to our audience before Lena gets started. Thank you guys for watching us, for sharing us. That's what makes the world go round, is you push that share button in the comment section. First comment and say hi or hey to Lena or I or Terry or Bob or
Terry.
Linda or Shasta or Teresa
Linda.
or Anna. Shout out to any of us. Just put their name in the blank and click share, and that's all we need. But we appreciate your support of the show. Our numbers are growing slowly but surely, and we
747-774-78287. It's the bar phone line.
Oh, the bar phone.
Yeah. What's that number? 747-477.
477-2898.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Where's the bar phone?
Shoot, bar phone.
It's not like anybody's gonna call us. Huh? Can't hear you.
Okay, so now we got the bar phone. Hey, Mark Turner, Marie, and Jarvis. How you guys doing?
Does Mark know Tina?
Tina Turner? I don't know. That's like your damn joke. Damn beaver joke. That's like your damn beaver joke. Oh my gosh.
Seriously, did you hear about the fire that happened at the circus yesterday?
No.
It was intense.
Really? Where'd you come up with all this stuff?
I watched these NFL bad jokes of the NFL players going bad. Yeah, those are hilarious.
Okay. So like there was this old couple sitting at the bar, right? And so he looks over at her and says, "Honey, I don't know how you have put up with my crap all these years." And she looks over at him and says, "Well, when I got upset about it, I just went and cleaned the toilets." And he said, "Really? How does clean the toilet help you?" She said, "Well, because I'm using your toothbrush."
Hilarious. My circus joke was a lot funnier.
Bar phone's activated. Okay.
Good.
Okay, so if you guys want to call in and talk to Lena,
Or if you have a dad joke for me.
or if you have a dad joke you want to pass on to her, 747-477-2898 is the number. And
Do you want me to get started?
I want to say let's do some introductions. We got my buddy from high school, Terry Kapler's here with us today.
Hey,
And he's got all the dirt on me from way back in the day. So if you need to know any dirt, you ask Terry, right, Terry?
that's right.
Yeah. Of course, I got a little on him too. So
What
what the barter.
The three of us, including Terry, went to MacArthur High School.
Absolutely, we
it's
did.
like the Mac clan.
Go Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bob's here.
Did Bob go to MacArthur?
Bob's here. No, Bob went to. Bob
Did you go to MacArthur,
no,
Bob?
Garland.
Oh, boy.
Garland.
So did Shasta.
Garland.
Did you go to
Hey,
Garland?
Deanna. Huh? Shasta went to Garland?
Yeah.
South Garland. You went to
Same thing.
Garland. Yeah. They're like, yeah, they're different.
Hi, Lena.
And hey, Lena. Hey, Lena. It's just Lena. Say hi. So, where we at? Oh, breaking news. Oh, it's time for my segment.
No, don't skip over me.
Okay, go ahead and
I
do
was
yours.
first.
Go ahead and do yours.
Lena's dad joke of the day. My sister and I recite dad jokes literally constantly.
She's got a whole new segment she added to the show.
Thank you, Carol.
And, you know, Carol, of course, made her a sign. So Lena just adds all sorts of cool stuff to the...
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Okay, what do you call what do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
I have no...
Bob, do you know?
Rubber
I
toe?
have no idea.
Roberto. Get it?
Yeah.
What was that?
Did Pearl hear that in daycare?
She doesn't. My kids don't go to daycare.
Oh. Oh, my kids don't go to daycare.
What did the red light say to the green light?
Stop.
Any guesses down there?
Not at all.
Shasta? Don't look, I'm changing.
God.
You're welcome.
Linda didn't even laugh.
Oh, Linda, are you paying attention, Linda?
Linda with the Trinity River Blues Society is here. She's the
Goodbye, Linda.
current president, and she just dropped in to
I didn't want to forget, so
Share
I had to
some
write
blues.
it on
Oh.
Post-its on the back of my paper.
share some blues. Hey, Linda.
Hey, Lena.
Look at Linda. Hi, Linda.
You remember
You like
Linda?
my T-shirt?
Oh my gosh, you got a TJ? I don't even have a freaking TJ T-shirt.
I bought it.
TJ's going to be on the show in a minute too.
I know.
Awesome, awesome.
This is what's.
So,
Which I'll get back to it.
well, we're going to bring you in a minute.
Okay,
Okay, so do you want to finish?
that's it.
That's the two? You just got two jokes?
How many do you want me to have?
That's plenty. That's plenty. Believe me, that's plenty.
I can
Okay,
pull
so
up
it's-
another one real
It's
quick.
time. No,
I
we're,
screenshotted them.
We're good. We're good. So it's time for DC's freaking news.
Hold on. Let me. Don't cover me. Look what you're doing.
So-
Look at that camera.
So I got some good news. You guys ready? And you'll never hear this on Fox, CNN, MSNBC. You'll never hear this anywhere else but right here on Barside Jive. So, man sues strip club where he contracted syphilis after licking the dance pole.
Why did the
Port-
scarecrow win an award?
Portland, Oregon.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Gosh. Okay, a 28-year-old man who has contracted syphilis after licking a dance pole has filed a lawsuit against an Oregon strip club. This is serious.
Don't go to Oregon.
The Oregon Herald reported Thursday that Mike Litt, 28, is seeking $500,000 in damages from the Apollo Strip Club. During the performance, one dancer apparently squatted on the dance pole, which Light decided to lick before suffering from symptoms of syphilis later. My client was not aware that the dancer had syphilis and that the content of her business was contagious, his lawyer, Andrew Smith, told reporters. Candace Williams, an employee of the Apollo Strip Club, says she saw Light in an intoxicated state jump onto the stage where he indulged in French kissing the dance pole for several minutes. He must have spent at least 10 minutes licking that pole. He was seriously hammered. It took 2 bouncers to take him off the stage. One female stripper told reporters.
She wasn't bad looking.
Andrew Smith, Mike Light's lawyer, or is that Lit? Lit
Litte.
believes the establishment's lack of standards of hygiene is at fault here, and that it was the dancer's obligation to warn his client that she had an infectious disease. Mike Lit was also treated for symptoms of chlamydia and gonorrhea, and he also contracted. The owner of the strip club couldn't be reached for comments, but an employee reached by phone admitted the client's licking a dance pole was not a practice encouraged by the establishment. The lawsuit claims the Apollo Strip Club is liable for its employees for maintaining minimal hygiene standards inside the establishment. I just love stories with a happy ending. Oh, I got one more. So this woman...
You
You yank my papers like you're prepared to do something different, and then you don't do something different. You go,
Okay. Do you want to hear a joke about paper?
Oh, I'd love to.
Never mind, it's terrible.
I'd love to hear. Gosh, that was corny.
So they're dad jokes.
Okay, so I guess breaking freaking news is over, and it's time for Lena's product spotlight, or her tea of the week. Did you bring a tea this week?
No, but I put it on Facebook this morning. We were selling out of them so fast, I could not bring one over here.
People want to see the shirts they have here. They have 1 million.
Okay, I'm in charge of marketing here, and this is my marketing ploy. I want you to go to our Facebook page and look at Lena's Tea of the Week. And if you put in the code ROCKEY, ROCKEY, the correct spelling of the name, then you get it for $20 free shipping. And I'll ship it out personally, and I may even write you a little love note or add a joke in it. That's my...
You don't even do that for me.
That's Lena's freaking news.
Oh, don't tell Carol you need another sign. Okay, that was, you didn't even mention Fearless Services.
Fearless Services. Do you not pay attention every single week? Fearless. Fearless.
So my pro tip
Like
of the
fearless,
day,
fearless.
my pro tip of this Thursday is a continuation of last week's, which is the deadly words used by women. So we're at number 6.
I was going to say, what does that mean?
It means you say 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I say it to my kids. 5 minutes.
If she's getting dressed, that means at least 30 minutes.
5 minutes.
And it could mean an hour. Now, 5 minutes for you guys means that you've got like 60 seconds.
Put your britches on?
Yeah. So if she gives you 5 minutes, you got 60 seconds. If you have to give her 5 minutes, that means it could be up to an hour. And don't complain. 7. Loud sigh.
I already did it.
Do it again. Do it again. Okay. This is actually a word. That's right. When they sigh, it's actually a word. But it is a non-verbal statement, often misunderstood by men. A loud sigh, she thinks that you're an idiot.
No way.
Yeah. And wonders why you are wasting her time by standing there and trying to argue with her. Argue about nothing.
I like your friend Terry.
Now, for nothing, you need to refer back to number 3 from last week. Because, and here's a hint for nothing. It's the calm before the storm.
What? You want me to do it? Yes.
What?
She can't see the comments because her phone's jacked up. What do we do?
Okay.
Bobette says, that's right.
Number 8, Lena, is...
Thanks.
Okay, a woman is thanking you? Nah.
Thanks.
Just don't question it. Don't act weird either. Just say, you're welcome. Now, here's a special note for you guys. If she says thanks a lot, this is pure sarcasm. She's not thanking you at all. Do not say you're welcome, or that will totally bring on an automatic whatever. Automatic.
Why did the coffee file a police report?
I have no clue.
Because he got mugged.
Okay, Lena, number 9.
That's all I have screenshotted.
Number 9 is...
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Yeah. Another dangerous statement, meaning this is something that a woman has told a man to do several times, but is now doing it herself. This will later result in the man asking, what's wrong? For the woman's response, refer to number 2, which is another nothing, which means something.
I thought nothing was number 3.
And you need to be really worried. Lena, don't be too logical.
You said 3 above, and now you said 2.
You know what it's time for?
60 seconds that you already did.
60 seconds of rock and roll history, one of my favorite segments. Now, last week we talked a little bit about the Jeff Beck group after Jeff's departure from the Yardbirds. That's right, the Yardbirds that Jimmy Page was in the Yardbirds, right? Led Zeppelin's Jimmy Page.
I could not even tell you what you talked about last week.
You don't know?
No.
Okay. Well, Jeff Beck left the Yardbirds to form the Jeff Beck Group in 1967, which included, as I said last week, rhythm and guitarist Ronnie Wood, now of the Stones, and vocalist Rod Stewart. Now, everybody loves Rod Stewart.
Hold on.
Well, what?
Do you know who Jim Wright is?
Yeah.
He said, Lena, have you seen the movie about constipation? It hasn't come out yet.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Jim.
Good one, Jim.
We appreciate your contribution to the show. We really do. So Rolling Stone magazine had a readers poll, and they rated the top 10 best Rod Stewart songs. And number 10, let's start with number 10. So number 10 is Young Turks. Number 9, The First Cut is the Deepest. Number 8 was I Was Only Joking.
JK.
Number 7, You're in My Heart. Number 6, Sailing. I like Sailing. But my favorite is number 5,
Sing it. Hot Legs.
Hot Legs.
Sing it. I don't know that song.
Oh, you
Hot
do.
Legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 is The Killing of Georgie. 3 is Reason to Believe. Phone. 2 is Mandolin Wind. And number 1. Number 1 is guess.
I don't have to guess.
Maggie May.
I don't really love Rod Stewart.
So in 1961, a teenage Rod Stewart went to the jazz festival with some buddies. It was there he met an older woman that took his virginity in a beer tent. How much older, I can't tell exactly, he writes in his 2012 memoir, Rod, the autobiography, but old enough that she was highly disappointed by the blink and you'll miss it brevity of the experience. The memory came back to him 10 years later when he wrote Maggie May, a highly fictionalized experience of the early encounter. It became his first huge hit and remains his signature song to this day.
Sing it.
Rod has no idea if the real Maggie May knew the song was about her.
So there is a real Maggie May?
Yep.
Sing it.
Huh?
Sing it.
I can't sing it. I can't do it because it's time for TJ.
Where's TJ?
TJ's coming. TJ's watching. We just haven't brought him on yet. So
Hi, TJ. TJ's already here by proxy via Linda.
I know.
We've been chatting.
Have you really?
Yeah.
You know, I need to bring him on in. Hang on a minute.
Have Shasta do it.
Can you bring him in?
TJ, Rod Stewart's early songs are amazing. TJ Norton.
Can you click on TJ Norton?
No, I think you. Hold on. Shasta, it's 1, 2. I think the third one. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can. Oh, that's just inviting him to watch. Now go to the fourth one.
Hang on, TJ. We're going to bring you in here in just a minute.
Try the fourth.
When you
1,
see-
2, 3. The one with the.
when
The
you-
one with the
right
red
there. You
thing.
see TJ?
No, that's invite them to watch. Go to the one where it says 4. Yeah, I think that's it. It's tagging.
No, it was right.
Should I not?
That's what I did the other day. So get rid of that and then go back to his name on right there. Do you see his name? Okay.
Hold it and then go like this, Shasta.
Can you? Yeah, there you go.
There it goes. Right there.
Okay. You see over
Yeah.
to the far right by his name. There's a.
No.
I only see it. It's not green. All these other people you can green. Why can't you go offline? Tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, it says swipe left until you see live viewers.
Teresa,
Tell him.
Swipe left until you see live viewers. Then select the viewer
Like
you want to go
just
live
at the
with.
front of the screen.
Yeah, and then it says, and then select the viewer you want to go live with.
Go like this to the
So-
put your finger on there and go like this.
Swipe left, I guess.
Swipe left like on the
Yes.
Yes. Did it do anything?
No, that's not what we
There you
did.
go. No.
Swipe it the other way.
It's not what we did the other day.
Who knows? Do you want me to go look and
I
see?
think you should get off.
We're all good, bro.
Yeah, have him sign off and then sign back on.
Tell him.
I got it.
TJ, just sign off and then sign back on, and your name will pop up, and then we'll click on you.
You moved that a little, Shasta. Yeah. Yes. Tell him to request to join, says my friend Paige. She does this stuff all the time. Tell him to request to join.
Request to join, TJ.
The beautiful Paige Bridges. She was my neighbor in Temple, and I miss her dearly.
She was your neighbor in Temple,
Yeah,
Texas.
Paige.
Hey, Paige.
Hey, Paige. Derek's wife.
Guys, bear with us.
I just sent a request, he said.
Okay.
Now what? Go swipe over again because now you're in quiet mode. You know what I mean? Yeah. Done it. Oh, yeah.
So we need to add his name. Yeah.
He said he just requested to join.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait,
There
where
we
is he?
go.
I'm gonna get rid of
Okay. Okay. All right, we added him.
He needs to push something now. It did it. So.
There's TJ. There's my buddy. TJ Norton.
Hey,
All the way from
what's happening?
California. What's going on, TJ?
Can you hear me?
Absolutely, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. You're kind of quiet, but it's all right. It's okay. I can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Double cheeseburger. That's a double, right? You need to read.
I look really red.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's better.
We could probably turn up our volume a little bit, but
Sorry.
anyway, it's working.
All right, we got you.
Yeah.
I want to see people tuning in from England.
Hang on a minute, TJ. We're going to crank up the volume a little bit.
Okay, bud.
What were you drinking?
Yeah, right
Where is
there.
it? Right here?
Isn't it?
Oh, okay, right here.
That's
Sorry about the wait.
Is that going up?
No, other way. There you go. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. All right, TJ. How you doing, buddy?
How's that?
That's perfect. Yeah, Linda just
Is that good?
Linda turned up your volume for you.
Hi, Linda.
She's coming around. How you doing, man?
I'm hot. It's really hot here today.
Hot there?
Yeah, well, I know you're in Texas. It's really, really hot there.
Really? There's Linda.
Nice t-shirt.
Got my t-shirt on.
It looks great.
Yeah, she's wearing her t-shirt.
I know. Shit, man.
Lily's.
I've been juggling trying to get everything done. Let me adjust the lighting. It's very professional lighting. I've got two household lamps behind the camera.
Hey, so TJ, let me tell them a little bit about you, okay?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Okay, so TJ's a professional harmonica player, singer, and songwriter from the UK, Essex. Now living in Los Angeles, California, who has performed shows across the UK, Europe, and the USA. He's been nominated as a finalist in the British Blues Award, having one of his original songs and the soundtrack of the multi-award-winning, critically acclaimed documentary As the Crow Flies, the winner of Gold Medal for International Documentary at the 2015 World Film Awards by adventure filmmaker Ian Burton. Additionally, TJ has released 2 music videos in support of his EP release, Never Giving Up, and is about to release the first TJ and the Suitcase album live at Sunbanks. Actually, you've already released it, right, TJ? There you go. There you go. And we'll tell you how to get one of those online. TJ first became addicted to the blues at 18 after finding a cassette tape of Lightning Hopkins at his overnight cleaning job in a restaurant. He learned to play the harmonica through one of its deepest and most critical traditions of old blues players, by ear, sitting with the most experienced musicians, studying and listening to recordings, absorbing every note and nuance of this great art form. He left his home at age 16, moved to London, and 2 years later was living in the USA. I mean, TJ has even lived in Houston, Texas, of all places, right, TJ? Actually, he moved to Houston.
There's a whole bunch of stories to go with that.
You moved to Houston on your own, but you got removed by right?
The US government was kind enough to give me a free flight home because they love me so much.
Yeah, yeah. The go customs. Yeah,
Because we're allies.
that was quite an experience, wasn't it, DJ?
Yeah, where do you want me to start?
Was there no door unlocked back there in the back seat?
It was this big green Dodge van that all the seats, I don't know why, all the seats were metal and they were all fixed to the floor, and there was a big mesh thing between me and the lady driver. A big lady with a big gun on her hip and a green uniform.
So I guess we could say you didn't leave on your own accord.
Yeah, I did leave on my own accord, actually. I did. I'll tell you. Do you want to? Have you finished reading, or do you want me to tell you?
No, you tell me. It'd be a lot more interesting than my reading.
Right. So the kind of short version is, I got that. I met this girl. You know, most of my stories start like that. I met this American girl whose dad was one of the directors of Chevron Oil.
Oh wow!
Yeah, right. In London, when I was a skateboarder, and I was in London a lot, living and skating and smoking lots of weed.
Down there.
Yeah. Anyway, so I hooked up with this girl, and we were hanging out for a while, and I was seeing her, and then she had to go back to Houston. My mum and dad were going back there. And we were all pretty young, so she kept calling me to come over there, and I'd always wanted to go to the States anyway. So I was like, yeah, hell, why not? So I begged, borrowed, and stole enough money to get there, and got there. And then about 2 weeks in, she decided she'd had enough of me, and that's what happens when you find a rich girl who's generally spoiled. So after that, I was kind of on my own on the streets of Houston at the age of 18, being an 18-year-old white English boy who'd never actually left my country before. So as you can imagine, it was a bit of an experience.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened. So I stayed in shelters, and I stayed on the street a bunch of times. Because if you go behind the market, there's usually big piles of cardboard. And it's warm, and you can sleep in that. If you dare sleep, you can get a few hours where you're not terrified that you're going to get mugged or shot or whatever.
Right.
So yeah, I did that, and I worked. I was pretty good at photography at the time, and I'm pretty proactive. So I worked processing. I got a job processing photographs for a guy. There was a place down the road, and I bumped into this guy, and he said his processor had just left, and it was all in them days. It was film, and it was doing prints by hand and stuff. So I did that. I worked in a restaurant. I can't remember the lady's name. She used to be on TV. It was like a Louisiana style small restaurant, I think that. And the lady used to be on TV. She had all pictures around the restaurant of all these stars that she knew. It was in Houston. It was a long time ago. I don't remember her name, but I worked there as a waiter, which I was terrible at, by the way. And what did I do? I got myself a job working in a camera shop where we used to sell cameras in the Galleria Mall and process films and all that. And they liked me so much they made me up a social security number. I think they must have stole someone else's that died or something. I don't know. And I ended up working in 3 of their shops, like at the same time. I was going downtown Houston in the morning to that big pyramid-shaped building.
Right.
There's a big pyramid-shaped building. You can go underneath that building. There's a bank and there's a bunch of stores. I don't know if it's still like that, but that's where it used to be like. And I worked in the photographic processing place there in the morning. I'd start around 6 or 7, I think. And then I'd do a shift there, and then I'd get a bus and then go to, I think, the Galleria Mall and do a shift there. And then I'd go from there and go to another store and close that store. And then I'd try and get back to the... Oh, yeah, then I try and get back to the shelter for the curfew, and then in between partying as well while I was there. So I actually got thrown out of the shelter a couple of times for bending the truth about working, shall we say. Hustlers,
How
man.
did you get picked up?
Pardon?
How did you get picked up and sent back?
I didn't get picked up and sent back. I was there about 6 months. I arrived, I think, July in Houston, which was nice because it was about 110 degrees and 97% humidity.
Right.
A little different from the UK. That was kind of a shock.
Yeah.
Right. And so, yeah, I was there about 6 months and I ran out of money and was kind of strung out on drugs by that time. And had lived probably 10 years in that 6 months. And I decided it would be a really good idea for me to go home before I got in trouble. So I gave this other girl a call who seemed kind of like me and said, would you take me to the immigration center? I want to get myself deported and like I need to go home.
Oh, okay.
So she drove me there. It was a Saturday. We couldn't find it, actually. I got a ride around town by the police. I went to the police station and told them, and these two cops drove me around in a police car to try and find it, and they couldn't find it either because it was out of town. It was great, man. I got a ride around like loads of Houston in the back of a cop car, you know, where they had the shotgun and all that. I'd only seen this on TV. It was awesome. And then they brought me back and they're like, we don't know where it is, Wiggy. You're going to have to find it yourself. Like, so I went down on Saturday with this girl and I went in and there was this big Texan officer. And you Texan people are big, man. Big, strong guys, man. I was like, and I'm pretty skinny now, but I was really skinny then. And yeah, I just looked at this guy and I said, look, I've overstayed on a tourist visa. I need to turn myself in. And he said, okay. And he said, turn around, put your hands up against the wall. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, spread your legs. I need to frisk you. And he frisked me and he asked me if I had any controlled substances or weapons, which I didn't because I'm not that stupid. And then he spun me round, checked my pockets and everything. He said, right, you have to come back Monday. We're closed. So I came back about 3 weeks later.
Okay.
They put me in a holding cell with a bunch of kind of scary people. And there was like two Mexican-looking gang guys with like hospital outfits on. There was 3 toilets right in the middle of the room, just open. I was like, yeah, I'm not using that. There was someone that looked like they were out of the movie Scarface. He looked like a 70s drug dealer's lawyer who was on the payphone all the time in the cell. It was like a glass-sided cell, you know, like half glass walls. And I was in there for a bunch of hours, and then they took me and took me somewhere else. I had to go to the FBI place before that. They took me to the FBI place to be interviewed, the big FBI building in Houston, to be interviewed by a couple of officers. That was quite exciting because there was all like cases of guns they'd confiscated on the walls and pictures of criminals and stuff. And yeah, I got interviewed and they shipped me off to the immigration center, put me in the cell with these guys. And then after a few hours, they took me out of there, took me to another room, told me I was about to be deported, gave me a form I had to sign. And then this really cool female officer, this big lady, she was super nice, man. She picked up my bag. We went into the big green Dodge van with all the mesh on the windows and between me and her. And it was just me. And I was on my own with her. And she drove us to the airport. We were the last on the plane. The plane had to wait. They made the plane wait. And she carried my bags. I wasn't allowed to carry my bags. There was no customs or anything. We went straight onto the plane, and she walked me to my chair, and everyone was just staring. And sat me down, and she sat me down, and she like looked at me and went really stern and went, right, next time you behave, young man, and winked at me. Because we've been making jokes in the van and stuff. I think she thought I was quite clever for getting a free flight home.
Yeah.
And then I was actually sat next to this big skinhead guy who was French and this like professor-looking guy, and no one spoke to me the whole flight apart from the attendants. I think everyone thought I was a criminal or something.
Well, I'm sure they did, yeah.
It was good, man. It was exciting. It was, you know, and I'm not recommending that way out of the US or any other country to anyone. I just like to put that waiver up right now. I actually have a piece of paper from Homeland Security in front of me today, which is I have to renew my green card after 2 years of having a green card. I'm up for doing that. So
For you.
I paid my dues years ago.
I love your Houston stories.
Houston was awesome, man.
Exactly. These guys are dying to hear you play. So I'm not going to read 2 more pages of your amazing bios. I'm just going to let you play. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me. Oh, you were making jokes at the expense of females before we started talking.
I won't be able to check my phone. I won't be able to.
So there's a song, an old song called "Two-Headed Woman" that I really love. Hello, darling. Don't drink that Red Bull stuff, man. It's bad for you.
I'm gonna trade it in for coffee. So I just saw there was.
Yeah, that's much better. We need to keep the economy running.
Okay. All right.
So what are you going to play for?
Yeah, there's an old song. I'm looking at my set list. I think "Two-Headed Woman" because it's appropriate for what you were talking about. Jimmy Reed used to do it.
Okay. All right.
It's kind of early in the day. It's kind of early in the day to be singing, but whatever. I'll do my best. I'll just do a couple. What we to do? Just like a couple of verses or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do. We're easy.
I don't want to string it out too long. Let's just check this out. How's the volume? Can you hear that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a bit of Two-Headed Woman, which I think was in the set in Dallas where Linda saw me play. You got a two-headed woman, knows everything you do. You got a two-headed woman, knows everything you do. She keep 2 eyes on me and 2 more eyes on you. I went to the fortune teller, to the 7 sisters, too. They said, go away, little boy, there ain't nothing we can do. You got a two-headed woman, knows everything you do. She keep 2 eyes on me and 2 more eyes on you. You know, I went to Algiers, I met the voodoo man. That voodoo wouldn't work, little girl. Well, it's a dirty shame you got a two-headed woman, knows everything you do. She keep 2 eyes on me, boys, and 2 more eyes on you, girl. Let's go home. Thank you.
Awesome. Hey,
I like them old songs, man.
do what?
I like them old songs.
Oh yeah, so do we. Linda?
CJ, what do you call a guy?
Yes, man. Pardon? You cut out for a second then.
What do you call a guy with a rubber toe?
I don't know.
Roberto. Good one, huh?
So Linda, with the Trinity River Blues Society, they had a function at the Kessler, and I got to participate in, and that's where Janova, Magnus, TJ's wife, and TJ performed alongside Jimmy Vaughn.
Yeah.
That's right.
Linda heard you were here, TJ, so she had to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you.
And I just got in the middle of a fabulous Blues Brothers burger, yummy, and onion rings.
I have a question.
Play. I mean, what a great way to spend the afternoon.
How come you always give a shout
Yeah, right.
out and I always give a shout out to Linda? What's the girl thing I always give a shout out to Linda's? Angela? Angela?
Oh yeah, Angela does. She shares all of our stuff.
What about Linda? You ever give a shout out to Linda?
Linda doesn't share.
I did too.
Okay, Linda. Linda. Thanks, Angela. Thanks, Linda. You know,
Yeah, that.
guys, you know,
I am super grateful to Linda and Angela and the Trinity Blue Society, because that was a bucket list moment for me, that gig.
It was.
So I'm super grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Where's TJ's wife?
Yeah.
My wife's in Colorado.
We're gonna be having our heart screenings at our North Texas Blues Challenge, and because we raise the most money.
Robert?
Y'all helped us raise the most money
Roberto?
for the heart.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It went really well, right?
Yeah.
Robert, your order is ready.
People are still talking about that show. Yeah.
and it was in the historic Kessler.
Roberto? Yeah.
It was what? Sorry, it's really hard for me to hear you.
Oh, it's noisy in here. Anyway, people still talk about the show.
I know, I really want to come back. I've been talking to Alice, and I don't know if Alice has spoken to you, but I'm trying to find a way to get a gig and try and come back.
Yeah, I want to see you back.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I really want to. I just have to be able to work it out and work the economics out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, musicians, we have to be able to afford to get out there and do a show or do a few shows and get back.
Cool.
So I'm totally open to ideas about where to play. I've spoken to Alice a little bit, and I know you're good friends, and I'm still talking to DC about it, and maybe I'd love to come back. I did leave a piece of my heart in Texas when I was young. You know, as tough as it was that time, people were super kind to me.
Oh yeah. People are very friendly in Texas.
Yeah, I like Texas.
Yeah.
And I found that super cool jacket.
What?
I found that super cool jacket on the way from Austin before I got to Dallas as well. That black suit jacket that was actually made in Dallas, in a vintage store on the way.
Yeah.
And I'm really into vintage clothes and stuff.
I heard the word pink. I don't know.
Hey, TJ,
Yeah.
we'll post the site so they can order CDs, T-shirts, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. I'm still working on that as well. The T-shirt is good.
Yeah, I have a lot of T-shirts, but I wear the ones that feel the best. You know, this one I really like, and I like the design. You got it.
Yeah, they're really good T-shirts. They were done in a really short time. The printers weren't particularly happy with me at giving them such a short amount of time to get them done. So that's why I only got 50 done.
Yeah.
And we had to basically just take the sizes that they had, but we checked the quality of the shirts before, and the women's shirts are really nice. They're really soft and they're really good quality. They're 100% cotton. And the men's shirts are American Apparel shirts, which are really good quality t-shirts. And I'm a t-shirt freak. I've got lots of band t-shirts, and I'm really into designs. So I wear my t-shirts out. I wear them till I can't wear them anymore.
Hey, TJ, we're going to have to split, brother.
Okay, man.
So you're always welcome to come on when we can bring you on. And we love you, man.
Love you too, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah. Everyone at the Trinity Blues Society that was at that show in Dallas, I really appreciate it. Thank you. They were super nice to me, and everyone really enjoyed it. So give me a shout, Linda, and we'll do some kind of deal with the CDs. If people from your Blues Society want CDs and stickers, which they get free anyway, we'll do some kind of deal. Maybe I can ship a box to you or something, like if we get enough orders together.
All right, man.
Sounds good.
Because everyone was super nice.
Thanks, TJ.
Lena's advertising in the back.
She's got to do her thing
I
so
gotta
she can go pick up kids.
They had a splash day at the school.
Oh yeah, cool. All right. Have fun.
Hey, can someone up the top right? Little X.
I can't see it I can't see any messages on my phone, which is really annoying.
Yes, continue down, yes.
There you go. Okay.
Lena's fan.
TJ, you can hang on if you want, buddy. We just can't see you. Okay, so Lena's Spam Jam.
So, going TT on my stairs. I started bribing Pearl with ice cream. And so every time she goes, I got her little princess potty, and if she TTs in it, it sinks. And so I started bribing her with 2 bites of ice cream, but I have to give Rocky 2 bites of ice cream too. So Pearl TTs in the princess potty, and then she sees me go in the bathroom, and I dump it in the toilet, and then I rinse it out, and then I bleach it, and then I dry it, and then I put it back in the potty. So she wanted to help me there. So she went TT, and she jumped up and down, and she clapped her hands, and then she took the lid off and grabbed the thing, and she started running with it, and so it went all over my floor. I gave her ice cream anyway.
Here comes the steam cleaner.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you bought one.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I had one, and then it got ruined, and then I had to buy another one.
Well, all that urine, I imagine, it rusts it.
Yeah. And I have a Great Dane. So when she was a puppy.
Oh, a lot of steam cleaning.
Yeah.
Great Dane.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so don't miss Trinity River Blues Society holding its annual North Texas Blues Challenge.
Don't forget
on
this.
Sunday, July 8th. On Sunday, July 8th.
Bye, Linda.
Are you leaving?
Yes, I gotta go get kids.
bye. Good seeing you.
You're sweaty still.
No, I'm not. On Sunday, July 8th, come to the Keys Lounge in Fort Worth.
That's right.
The winner of this competition, the North Texas Challenge, will go to the International Blues Challenge in Memphis later this year.
January 2019.
January 2019,
Next year.
right.
Next year.
Yeah. And they're having free medical screenings for musicians from 11:30 to 2 that day, right?
That's right.
On the 8th.
That's right. That's
And-
what we got that from the Blues Foundation because we raised the most money for the Heart Fund.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
And it's blood test too if you want it. So fast.
Wow.
Yeah, and tell all your musician friends. Yeah.
Free screening. $10 cover, and if you're a member.
No. We said we changed that.
Oh.
We changed
It's a
it
good thing
to
you're here.
suggested donations. So don't feel pressure.
No, don't feel pressure. Just bring $10.
All goes to the Road to Memphis Fund.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
And
It's gonna be exciting.
this announcement was sponsored by the Heart Handy Artist Relief Trust,
Yes.
the Keys Lounge, the Trinity River Blues Society, Barside Jive, State of Texas,
Yeah. United States.
Make America
you know,
great again.
make America
Worldwide.
great. Yeah, we're making America great again
International.
right here. International Blues Foundation.
Yep.
What else, Linda?
Do you want me to tell you who's in the challenge?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Fire away.
Yeah, this is
Fire
exciting.
away.
So we have We have one youth act. This is new for us this year. We have a young man named Dylan James Shaw. He's a blues
cool.
pianist.
Cool.
Yeah, he's 10. And then we have 2 solo acts. We have Hula Hayes and Tyler Roberts.
Okay.
And then we have 4 bands. We have Janky. There's some juke, really cool juke music, and we have
Awesome.
Shake Anderson. He's mostly our rhythm and blues.
Awesome.
We have those guys, Texas and Les Moore. They're blues and blues rock. So we got a really variety. All those 4 bands are different.
Right.
So and then Danny Ross and Playtown are going to open up. So we're going to have an opening. So like a sound check set. So that'll be the first thing up at 1 o'clock. So
Fabulous.
It's not going to start at 12. It's going to start at 1. We're going to
Okay.
start a little bit later.
Okay.
But still the health screening's 11:30.
11:30 health screenings show up about 1. You'll be out of there by 6 at the latest. Lots of some good bands, lots of good music. See some kids in action.
Yep.
It'll be a good time. We'll be there, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be there.
I'm gonna be
right?
there.
You're
Linda's gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there.
We're all gonna be there.
We're gonna be there.
Absolutely. So come on down to the Keys Lounge. You've heard of that place over in Fort Worth.
Yep, the beautiful Keys Lounge,
Okay,
where the music always sounds real good,
that's right.
and it will
Absolutely.
sound especially good on July 8th.
8th. Okay.
Yep.
Also, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Monsters of Rock, Saturday, August 18th, 2018 at Gas Monkey Live. The lineup is going to be Van Halen, VHX. The Van Halen Experience will play first. Scorpions Tribute, first Sting. A Dokken Tribute, Without Warning. Metallica Tribute, Kill 'Em All. And Kingdom Come, Get It On. Monsters of Rock is a tribute to the 30th anniversary of the unforgettable concert featuring the top tribute bands to relive all the artists that performed that show. They've got an events page. I'll post that on my Facebook. Tickets are available online. It's $10 general admission, $15 at the door. Ticketfly's got tickets. They got VIP seating, tables, other option pricing. So check it out. Like I say, you can find it. You'll find it on my Facebook. We got some final notes. Catch my show, Barside Jive, at vocalnow.com. It's vocal with a K. Post a new episode every Friday. Website's barsidejive.com. Facebook, this Facebook is facebook.com/Barside Jive Live, which you know because you're here. You can subscribe to our channel and get our edited versions of this show. YouTube.com Barside Jive Live. Also on IG and Twitter, at Barside Jive Live. Parting thought. We're almost done, folks. Besides, share the heck out of this. You can say please and thank you 1,000,000 times. And your toddler will never repeat it. Not once. But say, assed face fucker, once, and you know what happens. They'll say it everywhere. Everywhere. So that's my parting thought, and we're out of here. Credit chalkmycar.com, Classic Wax Records with 3 X's, ShastaDeBellaPhotography.com, Angela Buffington, our director of Share, I call her, with the Trinity River Blues Society, Linda with the Trinity River Blues Society. All these guys, contribute to what we do here. If you need to email me, dc@barsidejive.com. I think that's about it. Anything else? Oh,
Well, we got a couple of cool meetup shows we're doing.
okay.
One of them is actually Friday. Jason Elmore and
Jason Elmore.
Hoodoo Witch at the Six Springs Tavern.
They're awesome.
In Richardson.
Absolutely.
We have a special code if you want to. Members get in for $5. Email me or text me, and I'll give you the code. And then on July 20, and that's Friday, tomorrow, with Jason Elmore.
Cool.
And Jason Elmore actually played up in Memphis at the IBCs. He was he got asked to showcase at with Betsy Brown's Blind Raccoon Showcase. Yeah, he
Wow.
did that a few years back. So that's really cool. And then on July 27th, we're going to be meeting up at Six Springs again, and same deal. We got a code for that for members, for Dylan Bishop Band and those guys opening. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, but
Okay.
until then, before then, come on out
Yeah,
next week.
absolutely. So you guys tune in every Thursday about 1 o'clock right here at Strokers. We do this live show. And if you want to come down about noon and have lunch here,
It's good.
Teresa and
Good
Anna
stuff.
are awesome, and they'll take care of you. And then the show starts at 1, and we try to get through between 1:30 and 2. Beyond that, we're out of here. See you next Thursday.
Dark Wave.
Thanks for watching, and share. We're losing it.